May 3rd, 2021. How's it going, guys? We're going to do a quick radiation check here. We're also going to talk about plumbing today. I'll let people know a few things about a few things. You guys see that vent? A lot of people don't realize this. About 8 years ago or better, it was about 8 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago, had a problem with a sewer line here in Independence. And it was their sewer problem. It was their problem on their line, I mean. And let me show you something here. But first I want to talk about this vent. When you got a vent like this from your bathroom, okay, like where your toilet is, 9 times out of 10, where that vent is, it's going to face out towards where the main line's at. So this is the back of my house here. You can see that vent up there. And if you look out here across here, okay, where the garden is, okay, the main line goes all the way out here. Now, what's even more strange is how they did this. There's 2 lines that go to the back up here, but split off to it at a dead end. This one actually will go, let's see here, this will be west, goes west, kind of southwest here, and it actually looks like it's going uphill, but it's not, but it actually looks like it's going uphill. Now, if you look down this way, this is all the way straight down to Norfleet. Now, there's all the rest of everybody else from here on down is tied in on that line. But, like I say, those vents indicate where your sewer line is. And what I wanted to get out there to you guys is always remember one thing. If you have water that starts to come up in your basement, because at that time period we were having a lot of rain, a lot of storms and stuff, and the thing of it was, we had water come in. Now you can see that main right there, okay? Independence came out here and they cambered this line all the way down across over here, okay? And when they did that, they found a ton of cracks in that big main line. So what they did, it's kind of like an insulation foam that they heat, and it's supposed to last for like 50 years. They went back and they redid that line, and it will make that line good for about 50 years. And then they go back and take like a little robot and they cut the holes out where, kind of like where the markers are, to where your main line goes into it, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty what they can do. But today I had a backup. Now, I don't pour grease or nothing down my lines or nothing like that or anything like that. But what I was going to talk about are these guys here. You see all those big trees? Well, those trees, those roots usually can go down in the ground as tall as those trees. Okay? Now, if you notice, my backyard doesn't have any trees here, okay? I mean, we got a couple little bushes here, but we don't have any trees. We used to at one time. We used to have 2 huge, like, pine trees, like you'd kind of see out west. And we called Power and Light out here because they were getting too far into the lines. They were way too tall, and we just had them cut down. So you want to be aware if you're planting trees, especially wherever your sewer line, whether it's going to the front or the back, you want to definitely consider something like that and think about that. So anyway, I called Independence, what I was going to tell you today, and Independence gets a 2 thumbs up, guys, and a 5 gold star. They were within, I don't know, 30 to 45 minutes time. They checked that sewer line main out and they ran it, and they were done. So then I knew that was no problem with that line that they had repaired. Everybody should do that first if in any of their cities or anything, because the thing of that is because if it's not your problem and you try to run that line and it does go to the sewer main and it is their problem, I mean, you're defeating the purpose right off the bat. You need to find out if that line has a problem. And the city will usually come out and do that, and it don't cost anything just to check it out. It's worth your time before you have a plumber come out. So then I had used, I think it was a Pro Plumbing, And the thing of it is about some of these older homes here in Independence, people don't think about this either. The line that they run now is that they only run 100 feet. But these houses that you see down through here, lots of them, go to 120 to 125 feet. Now I knew that already, so I knew that I was going to, because they have to usually put another section in on that when they run it out. So it was like, I think it was Bob Hamilton, like I said, it was $99, and then to run anything else past that was another $99, which wasn't a bad price at all on it. They came out, did a good job, got it unclogged. But I just wanted to let everybody know that, like I say, these trees. Now, the bad thing about trees, is one bad thing about trees. If you go to cut them down, those roots still can keep growing for a long time. So you also need to be aware of that too. Even if that tree's gone, even if they grind that stump down, those roots can still be down there growing. So it's just a heads up, and let everybody know a little bit about plumbing here. Like I say, and if you need to know where your sewer line is facing out, like I say, just look at the top of the roof of your house, look where the vent is. Because wherever the vent is, wherever your basically toilet, your bath is, 9 times out of 10, it's going to face that way. So hold on just a second. Oh, we didn't make it in time. I'm going to walk back around here real quick. I'll carry this back around. And, but anyway, like I say, Bob Hamilton and them did a good job. I'd give them 5 gold stars too there, guys. And if you need a good plumber, check them out. And we'll do the radiation check here in a second. Now the houses across the street from me here, as you know, all those houses over there, none of them have basements in them. They're all those houses over there, none of them have any basements. All these houses on this side of the street all have basements. But if you look over at the top of the roof of their houses, the vents are in front. Most of their bathrooms are like as you go in the entryway door. But their system is out here in front on 47th Street. The first time Pence came out here, they didn't know that. They thought they were running my line, but they didn't run the line. They ran the wrong one. Like I said, this was 7 or 8 years ago. But interesting stuff. And let's see where we are on our radiation check. So that's what I was doing today. Didn't get a walk-in. I'd planned on it. I wanted to get the rest of the garden tilled up, but I didn't get that done. So let's see where we are on our radiation check here shortly. One other thing too, guys, like I say, you got to remember, even if you have a small floor drain line, if those main sewer lines have a big problem, cracks in them, within 2 to 4 hours, you can fill a basement, a full-size house like one of these that are about 55 by probably 25 feet. You can fill the basement 4 feet deep in less a couple of hours. So cracked main sewer line can cause that. So that's something to be aware of. Something I've learned. A lot of people don't realize that, though. Getting close here, guys. Like I say, Independence did a great job. Their sewer department did, and they come out today very efficient, really quick. So if you guys have a problem, just give them a call. Like I say, Bob Hamilton Plumbing, they were out here pretty quick too. Got the job done. Looks like we're going to be here on Seavers. It'll be 0. Waiting here, guys. .103 CPM 18. Have a good one, guys.